Jojo Rabbit is Taika Waititi's follow-on from this range of movies that he's done, where he follows young characters as they face a traumatic event in their life, ultimately leading to the person they're going to become. He did it with Boy, Hunt for the Wilder People, and now again he's done it here with Jojo Rabbit. We follow our main character of Jojo, a young fanatical man who is all about the Nazi party. He has an imaginary friend in the form of Adolf Hitler, and watching the trailers and seeing what was going to transpire here, you had a rough idea of what the movie was going to be, but it never really goes on the route I was expecting. Hitler is a side character. He's there for some jokes and to be mocked and laughed at, but ultimately it's all about Jojo and his relationship with his mother, and more importantly his relationship with the young Jewish girl Elsa, who is living within his walls, that he, to his horror, discovers has been living there a little bit longer than he first suspected. And the movie is very whimsical and it's very funny and it's very light, but it tackles all different kinds of themes that are really important to the burgeoning manhood of this young boy and shaping who he is going to be. You have this carefree mother who is very much against the war effort, who has this son who was definitely indoctrinated into this almost cult-like Nazi regime that is going on. We're at the tail end of the war. It is running down. People can see that the end is coming and the Germans are not going to win, and it's just a matter of time before the Allies take over and free everybody from this kind of oppression. But it's painted in such a vivid, fun manner that it's very endearing. You're with Jojo, you find him such a likeable and fun character. Even when he's doing work for the Nazis, he does it in such a fun and playful way. He doesn't really realise what he's doing. In essence, we get a wonderful performance from Sam Rockwell, who is excellent in almost everything that he is in. And again here, he is a soldier who has constantly made mistakes and finds himself coming down the rungs at every step almost. And he gets a real demotion at the start of this movie thanks to Jojo's actions. One of the things I was a little bit worried about going into this was the imaginary friend of Adolf Hitler, and luckily he is primarily there as comedic effect. He is there just for some fun rhetoric within the movie, and it's sparingly used. He comes back infrequently as the movie goes on, but sort of slowly disappearing from the movie gradually, which is a great thing because you get to focus on the real heart of the movie, and that is discovering that this boy, realising that people have their own idiosyncrasies, they are their own people, they're not to be hated, nobody has these mystical powers that he first feels, and that people are just people, and you should latch on to these attachments when you get them. And you really get that with Elsa, who's a little bit older than Jojo, who almost becomes a surrogate sister for him at one point, and as much as they are at opposites of their political spectrum, they come together, they have that kind of attachment and grow together. Scarlett Johansson as the mother is yet again another revelation of a performance from this woman. She is so carefree and fun and engaging with her son, teasing and taunting and playing with him, making memories and having so much fun. And you see it in their moments together where it's so heartfelt. The moment where she pretends to be both the father and the mother is heartbreaking. There's a moment with a butterfly later on that literally sucked the air out of the cinema as I was watching it. And this is a movie that really does pack a punch. I was lucky enough to see it in a packed cinema, and I really do feel that that is the best way to go about checking this one out. See it with a bunch of people who know exactly what they're getting into and whose highs and lows with the movie really amplify everything that's going on screen, because this is an emotive movie that really got to me. I had so much fun with it, and I can honestly highly recommend this movie. Ridiculously funny, full of heart, so engaging, with wonderful performances on almost every front. Let me know if you've seen Jojo Rabbit or if you're going to check it out, and I'll see you next time on Man vs Film.